Hey everybody, in this video, I'm going to show you the world's best softball practice plan. The drills that you do basically will cover all the aspects of what you need to work on in terms of softball development. So everyone's going to be fielding in the infield, in the outfield. You can have your pitchers and catchers getting some reps and warming up, and you're going to be doing hitting and bunting all at the same time. So equipment needed, you're going to need a pitching net, two bow nets, two throwdown home plates for your pitchers, and if you can, some extra help hitting some balls. So this is how you do the world's best softball practice plan. So let's set up our equipment. So we're going to set up a bow net here and a bow net here. This will be on the foul side of first and third base. We're going to set up our throwdown bases. We're going to put our pitching net up. Okay. We're going to have a bucket of balls here. And then now we're going to set up where our coaches or helpers, if we don't have enough coaches to help with this drill. So you're going to have one coach who's going to be doing soft toss. Okay. This is optional, but you can have another coach here basically to get the balls and throw them back. It is soft toss, so hopefully none of the balls should be going past them. Unless they're bad pitches. And then you're going to have a coach in the outfield. Okay. And then you have a coach on the foul line here. Okay. So this coach is going to be hitting infield ground balls. It's going to be outfield fly balls. Okay. And if you have extra helpers, if you're able to do this, put one on this side, another coach, and another helper on the right field side. Okay. So if you can get the help, this is how I would set it up. So now let's set up our players. So you're going to set up your infield. So everyone's going to go into position. So, and it doesn't have to be their actual position. You're going to set up your first baseman. You're going to set up your second base, shortstop, and third baseman. You're going to have your left fielder, center field, and right field. So they're going to be in these positions. You'll see they're going to rotate. But now you want your pitchers and catchers to also get some reps in. Hence why the bow nets here. So the bow nets are there to protect the catchers from foul balls that are being hit. So you're going to have your catcher here, and then your pitchers warming up. I mean, if you do have a bullpen or space in the outfield, on the foul track, you can also put them there. But usually this is where, diamonds that I've been at, that actually you have them warming up on the foul side. And the bow nets here protect any balls that are foul balls that are hit from hitting the catcher. Okay. So now your pitchers will be doing the progression, warming up, and then they get to the point where they're doing their, full pitches, and then whatever your routine is, have them work on their locations, different pitches, and so forth. So they're just going to be doing their warm-ups. And then if you have other pitchers, they can rotate into these spots as well. So you're going to have one batter. Okay, if you think about all your players and how many you have, one batter, and if there's another extra player, that they'll be on deck, okay? So what happens is you're going to have your coach do soft toss pitches, and they're going to be hitting them, okay? So this batter at the time is going to get 10 pitches, okay? Make sure this is working here. We'll get 10 pitches, okay? And actually, let me just put this in here too. Okay, they're going to get 10 pitches. So after every pitch, so say, for example, this at bat, the first pitch, they hit it too short. Short fields it, throws it over to one, okay? And after they first baseman receives that ball, they throw it back to the actual pitcher, which is the actual coach, to put it back in the bucket. But when that happens, again, that ball only went to the shortstop, right? So the shortstop, let's see if this erases here. For some reason, it's not erasing. So yeah, like I said, that ball went to the shortstop. So now, how many times have you gone and when you're actually doing an infield and the other players are not making any plays, right? So they're just standing there and I'm going to say they're not engaged, but when there's not plays to them, they get distracted. So this is where, because this was hit to short, as soon as that ball from first goes back to the coach, this coach here is going to hit a ball to another player that didn't make a play. So now they're going to field a ground ball. Okay, so this second baseman is going to field a ground ball and then throw it to first. And at the same time, when this coach hits that ball to the other player, then someone in the outfield, the coach here, is going to hit a ball to someone in the outfield because there was no plays out there. So if you want, you can have this coach hit to the center fielder, and if you have that other coach, they can hit over to the right fielder, okay? So yes, the left field didn't make a play, but they're now getting engaged, receiving that ball after that specific hit. So they're just going to throw it back. The right field is going to throw it back to the coach, and then this one is the left fielder is going to throw it back to left field, okay? So again, the purpose of this is every time someone actually gets hit. So now let's say the second pitch. Second pitch comes in, okay, that comes in, hits it to first base. First base fields the ball, comes over to the bag, throws it back. Now, if you have this coach over here, this coach is now going to hit it to third base because they didn't make a play, and then they're going to make a throw over to first base, okay? And then at the same time, maybe this coach is going to hit it to right field, and this coach is going to hit it over to, that's going to go to left field, and this coach is going to hit it to right field. So the purpose of this is when the players out there who are just sitting, waiting on not making a play, the coaches, after each pitch, is going to hit a fly ball into the outfield or a fly ball in the infield to whoever in what position you're in to make that play. So everyone's always making plays in between each play and hit. Okay. So now you've gone and this batter has got 10 pitches of hitting the ball into play. Okay. So now they're going to get from the coach 3 more pitches, which is right here, 3 more pitches, and they're going to be just practicing and laying down their bunts. So it's going to pitch. They're going to, if they want, they can do it down first base side, and then they can second pitch. They have to do one of each, okay? So, and then third base side. So now you have 2 bunts, and the last one is going to be the live ball where the batter will be running. And it's just a bunt, okay? So what you're going to do here is they're going to bunt, so the coach is going to pitch it, and then say they bunt it down third base. This runner now, it's a live ball, starts running to first. Third baseman's going to come field that ball, field it, and then they're going to make that throw to first base, okay? So, again, the first baseman or third baseman is going to field that ball because there's no catcher and there's no pitcher. It's just coaches who are helping out. So that's the 13th pitch. And now what's going to happen is everyone's going to rotate. And that's why I said it doesn't matter what position they're in, where they start, if it's their actual position. Everyone's going to be moving. So let's erase this. So this, after these 10 pitches, 13 pitches, this batter now is going to, this batter that was up, they're going to go into right field. Okay? So they're going to go in right field, and then everyone's going to rotate. So right field is going to go to center field. Center field is going to go to left field. Left field is actually going to come to first base. First base is going to go to second. Second is going to go to short. Short's going to go to 3, and 3 is going to go in up to bat. Okay? So, again, as you can see here, everyone's moving. Everyone's going to another position. Okay? And then the next person who goes up to bat is going to go through the same thing. They're going to get 10 hits, okay? And then they'll do 3 bunts. Last ones are going to be live, okay? So where does this end? So I guess you'll sort of see here how you want to introduce back your pitchers and catchers when they're done their actual pitching warm up. They can go into the infield, they can go into the outfield, or they can go up to bat. Okay, so this is a little messy. I'm going to sort of erase everything. So like I said, you're going to have the players. Okay, you're going to have. So say the pitchers and catchers are actually done, they're introduced. Now you have more people on deck. And then you can have your coaches hitting those balls, pitching net, coach, right? The bow nets aren't needed anymore. But now what's going to happen is the actual whole practice will probably, this again, depending on how many players you have, will take up most of your practice. Because it really ends when every single player, okay, has gone through all positions and they've had an at bat. Okay, so whoever was that last person, basically they'll go up to bat, and that'll end the actual world's best softball practice plan, because everyone's got a chance to field in every position, and then they have a chance to actually hit the ball, put it in play, and then have those couple bunts. So again, this is a great drill to get everyone engaged and not just sitting there waiting for a ball to be hit to them. And then they're working on all, your actual development for each one of these positions, even though it may not be a position, but they're still learning how to either, you have an infielder that's going to be going in the outfield, they're going to be tracking fly balls, or outfielder who's going to be, playing infield. So hopefully these can be secondary positions for them. And then everyone gets at bats. And then you have your pitchers and catchers getting the reps in as well. So that's why this practice actually covers all the aspects of your softball development. So again, this is a great drill. Hope you enjoy it. Leave your comments below if you have any questions about it. But again, this is a great drill for everyone to be able to, especially if you have a game coming up. And, I mentioned that you can have the stations, which is great. The stations drill, everyone can work specific on their positions, but this is a way to integrate all of that and then also have hitting integrated into practice all at the same time. So enjoy this drill. Thanks for watching Easy Softball Drills for your practice plan. Make sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel.